Hello guys, welcome you back to my channel. It's your girl partner. So let me use this opportunity and say thank you a million times to all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for always supporting me. Thank you guys, I really appreciate you a lot. And if you're new, you are welcome to be part of this family. I say subscribe as well, okay? And also remember to turn your bell notification bells on, because that's the only way you get notified any single time I upload a new video. Today's tutorial is going to be quite an interesting one. I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful dress with a yoke and a ruffle at the yoke area and also at the sleeve area as well. Okay, so let's just get to the drawing table. So guys, this is the fabric I'm going to be using to make this beautiful dress. Okay, this plain will be for the yoke, the sleeve, and for the ruffles, and why this one will be for the main body of the dress. Okay, so setting this aside, I'm going to use this my pattern paper. I want to cut out the yoke first. You can actually do between 7 to 8, or maybe I should do 7.5 inches. Okay, then about what I'm going to do, this pattern I'm going to use the shoulder length to the chest area, or the bust area rather, which is 10 inches. So I have here 10 inches. Okay, applying the 8 by 3 inches method. Here is 8 inches and here 3 inches. Okay, now this 8 inches mark I'll come down by 1. Okay, and I'll connect it to here, this 3 inches line here. So I have here my shoulder slope, right? Then from here, from this point now, I'll get my chest line. Usually, like I said, I used to say from the average woman is 9. Okay, but I would like to use 8.5 inches here. I'll be using 8.5 inches. So I'll just draw a straight line. Now the shoulder of this person is 14 divided by 2, that is 7. So I have I'll mark 7 inches plus half an inch allowance. That's 7.5. So I'm taking 7.5 this way so that I can get a straight line at an angle 90 degree for my slope, my armhole curve. So here gives me my armhole curve. Okay, now at this point from here to here, I want to get the center point, and what I have from here to here is about 8 inches. So the center point is 4, and if I come in by half an inch, I'm trying to get my front armhole. If I connect it this way, and please use your armhole curve. I'm just gently doing this. So this is going to be for my front armhole, and from this point, this same center point, here is my back armhole. All right. Now the next thing I'll impute the back measurements. Okay, now the neck width is going to be, I'll make use of say 4 inches. Then for the neck depth, for the back neckline, I will use say 3 inches is okay. I'll use 3 inches for that. That's for the back neckline. So I'll just get the neck curve. This for the back neckline. Then for the front neckline, I could do 4. Let me do 4 as well. Come this way. So this one for the back neck and this other one for the front neck. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to impute my bust measurement on this line. and the bust measurement is 34 divided by 4, that's 8.5. So I have 8.5 here with extra 2 inch of allowance. So just blend this properly. So this is, I'll just bring this down like this, and we're done. So I'm going to cut this out. First of all, the back armhole, and I'll be cutting the back neckline first. I initially used 4 inches here for this front neckline. I would like to increase it to 5, so which means I'm going down 1 inch more. Change my mind. So this is going to be my front neckline. Okay, and that's it for the yoke. So in order to get the yoke now, remember I said 7 to 8 inches. Okay, but I want to use 7.5. So from this shoulder here, I will get 7.5. I'll just take note of that, and I will draw a straight line. Depends on how you want your yoke, but I want it to be straight. So this is going to be my yoke here now. So I'm going to cut this off. And here is my yoke. Mind you, this is not going to be discarded. I'm going to use this to cut out the main body of the dress. Remember, this yoke, as you're placing it now, we are supposed to going to use like half an inch to sew it to the lower part of the dress. So I need to indicate that allowance here. Okay, half an inch of allowance, and also half an inch allowance at this shoulder line. So I need to indicate it all. Okay, so I will trace this out. So here it is. So all I need to do is to put the allowance at the lower part and at the shoulder area. So I'm just putting half an inch all the way. Which means I have to extend this. And of course at the shoulder area as well, indicate the half of an inch. Can you see this? So now I can cut out. So setting this aside, now that we are done with the back piece, so I can now trim out the front neckline and the armhole as well. So I'll repeat the same thing in cutting the front piece. So for the front and for the back. So for the lower part of this dress, what I'm going to do, I already have this folded together. I'm cutting both the front and the back piece together. So first of all, I'm going to indicate a ½ inches mark at the upper part. Remember, we are going to be sewing it to the yoke, so I need to indicate that ½ inches mark, so that my measurement is going to start from here, 7.5 inches for the yoke length, right? So I'll place it at 7.5 inches on this line I've created, so that I can get the full length. And the full length I need is 51 inches plus folding allowance, that's hemming allowance at the lower part. Okay, so I have over 52.5 inches. So I'm going to use this entire fabric. Okay, so the length here is settled. So the next thing I also want to indicate is the waistline. Although it's not like I'm going to impute anything on this line, but just to indicate it, the waistline and the hip line as well. Now remember, this piece will cut out. So this is where it's going to be useful. So I'm going to place it here at this mark here. That's at this half inches mark. I'm going to place it here so that I can get this armhole curve. Can you see this? So this armhole curve indicated. Now from this point now, I'm just going to take it straight down all the way to the floor length. The armhole curve, and that's it. So the reason why I indicated this waistline is just for us to confirm, although it is obvious, but it's just to confirm that this line supersedes the one we should ordinarily have as the waistline. Now the waist measurement is 28 divided by 4. I have 7 inches, say plus 2 inches of allowance, so you can see the excess is there already. Then for the hip is 36 divided by 4, that's 9 plus 2 inches allowance, so you can see the excess is there already as well. Okay, so that's it. So I'm done. You can see this, you can see the yoke. This for the front piece. Okay, so this is it. This is how it looks. You can see. So the ruffle we are going to create, here I have this 5 inches in width along 16 inches length. So the what I'm going to do is to fold into half like this and fold again. I'll run a stitch all the way straight down. Then on this other side, I'll run a gather stitch and to create my ruffle. Okay, that is what I'm going to do to create my ruffle there. And for the sleeve, I'm also going to do the same thing. It's going to be a sleeve length of say 7.5 inches. I will cut say about 4.5 or 4 inches just the bicep length. Then also the same ruffle I'm going to put at this yoke area, the same ruffle I will put at the lower part of the sleeve. For the sleeve, I will put the link in the description box on how to create a sleeve pattern. Very easy tutorial on that. Okay, so I'm going to cut that out. And the next thing now, of course, is to create my ruffle. And also I'm going to cut out facing for the necklines as well. So I'll just go finish this all up and show you the next step. So guys, I'm done with the yoke, and I've turned it in with the facing. This is for the back piece, and this is for the front piece. So remember, I actually used a neck width depth of 4. Yeah, I later increased it to 5. So I'm having a second thought on that. Okay, ordinarily yoke should even be higher in neck because of how short it is on, on the chest area, which means you will be having a slit at the back, sometimes a zipper. But this one, I'm not putting a zipper. I just don't want to have any slit at the back. That's why I have to, so that you'll be able to pass through the head. Okay, but if I have used 4 inches in depth, it will have still be okay. So by the time I attach my ruffle to it now, it will really be short for me. I don't really like the look, so I will have to cut another one of this piece. That's it. Then of course, this is the ruffle. So I think this is the front yoke. So what I'm going to do is just to attach this like this on the main body of the dress. Then I will take the yoke, turn it to the right side, sew up half an inch. Okay, then it will be able to, stand up this way. I hope you see that. Then of course the same ruffle for the sleeve. Here is the sleeve. I've cut it and also attach the ruffle to the sleeve, the 2 sleeves. Okay, so we're almost done here. Fix up the yoke, attach the ruffle to the yoke, hem the shoulder with half an inch thereabout, fix the sleeve, hem the sides, say with 1 inch of allowance, depending on the allowance you left for hemming the sides, hem the bottom, and this cloth is ready. So I'll just go finish that up and of course show you the finished look of this dress. And here it is, guys. This dress is ready. The inside, every part has been weaved. The sides and also the lower part. I'll just flip it through the other side. Here it is. This looks so beautiful. So I'll just go wear this on the mannequin so you could see it properly. And here you have it, guys. This dress is ready. Wow, this is so beautiful. I really love this dress. So guys, hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up, share my videos, and subscribe to my channel. Till I see you on the next one. Have a beautiful day.